Okay, long before I was a closer cat, I've been beating people up in corporate, and I'm talking about physical. I'm talking about numbers. I'm talking about production.
Yeah.
And this is one of those weird things. And I told Carl, who's right here, I said, this is for you. I told John Payne, I said, dude, you want to bring up the sales guys on here because this is for them. And anybody on our team should listen to this. This is one of those weird things. I don't like to say me all the damn time, but I'm going to do a little bit of that today. Okay. So don't judge me. Okay. So let's go to Mike's ambition. It says, years before I became an 8-figure entrepreneur, 8 figures, meaning over 10 million. Hello. I consistently pushed for the next step and sought out every opportunity or lack of opportunity for the game I was playing. I'm going to tie this all in a bow. We're going to go for another hour. Okay. For the game I was playing, AKA the job I held. Okay. So what this says is, I'm stepping into an opportunity. I'm like, what's the roof here? Oh, I'm a career advisor. Oh shit. The highest person is CEO. Oh, I'm at McDonald's, 60 years old. What's the roof here in this building? Oh, it's the store manager. What's above that? Oh, there's corporate people that come. So every single time I took on an opportunity as a 16-year-old kid, I always knew what the game I was playing, and I said and sought every opportunity. If I become the number 1 cashier, I could be the number 1 lead. If I become the number 1 team lead, I could be the number 1 manager. Okay. I says I crushed every game since. It was not until my 30s did I understand that you're exactly where you're supposed to be based at any given moment. Okay. When I was in my 20s, I was a victim. In my head, I made excuses. Man, my manager's a jerk, and I work so hard, and I'm underappreciated, and I'm a fucking crybaby. Give me a little fucking, what do they call it? A little tapón. Okay, listen, this is gonna hurt somebody's feelings, and I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. It's not chance, it's not luck. There's a reason why I have $1 million of cars right next to me, and I hate to sound like I'm doing some weird stuff today. I hate to sound like a prick. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. When I thought it was the shit 5 years ago and I didn't have what I wanted and I felt entitled, I was exactly where I was supposed to be. Preston, you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
Let's go.
Whatever God you believe in, Matt Logan, this dude or woman figured it out. He literally wrote the right rules to this thing. You know, I trust me. Okay. So now let's go in here. Let's get in, man. I'm fucking turned. Excuse me. I'm just on it. I'm turned.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
Here's what I did, Preston. Right here.
I appreciate you being turned, man. I've been absent for a little minute.
Welcome back, baby. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Welcome back, man.
Welcome
back.
We're about to have some fun today. So look, this is me as a kid. Okay, so I'm not saying go do this. This is some weird stuff. Okay, when I was 4 or 5 years old, I wanted to pull out my loose teeth to receive money from the tooth fairy. I wanted money. Okay, I'm telling the truth. They knew I was crazy. Always been about that paper. Okay, and I love people. When I was in 7th grade, I sold candy to 10th grade, and I built a sales force where I didn't have to sell candy anymore. I had people selling candy for me. Some of you guys are nodding your head because you were doing that. These are signs. These are gifts. So you're blessed. You're given a gift from like God to have that ambition. It's unique. And some of you badass dudes were selling little nickel sacks and dime sacks. Okay,
I'm selling Smarties.
Okay, there you go. Preston, that's a gift.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, when I was 15 years old, okay, I collected job applications at 15, and I completed these applications and turned them in when I turned 16. Now that I was legal to work in California, so you cannot work when I was a teenager. You couldn't work when you were 16. So I went to Burger King, I went to Jack in the Box, I went to KFC, I went to Taco Bell, I went to McDonald's, etc. And I grabbed all the applications and I started filling them out months before I turned 16, kept them safe. The day I turned 16, I started turning them in. Okay. So like everybody thought I had, I wasn't that smart. And my elementary school teachers thought I was slow and they wanted me on medication. And meanwhile, look back at my life, of course, probably most of y'all. That's why we're all here.
Go with the dog.
Yeah.
You got a dog, Mike.
Okay. Somebody got to mute the back. Okay, we love dogs, but hold on, let me see. You got my back? Okay.
I'm looking for it.
Okay. That dog about to be. Okay.
Ambitious dog.
Yeah.
Ambitious dog. So listen, guys, I'm not trying to act cool. I'm just telling you, as a young, I didn't know I had no daddy. I didn't know I wanted to be like a homeboy, but this is little signs of what was going to come. So I was hired by multiple fast food restaurants and I picked the one closest to my house. I got hired at KFC and Taco Bell. I accepted. And then McDonald's right across the street offered me a job. I was like, cool, I'm going there. We're talking about ambition. So I'm letting you into the mind of a madman right now. At the age of 16, I was hired at McDonald's and immediately learned about upward growth from team lead to management. I set a target in a game to purchase my first car. Okay, I wanted a Geo Metro. I just wanted the smallest car I could find just so people could like look at it and comment so I can get attention. Just keeping it real. I wanted the weirdest car I could find. Okay. Anyways, so I did not spend $1 for over 6 months. I didn't spend $1. Let me say it again. I didn't spend $1 for even 6 months, my own paycheck. So I saved just over 3 G's part-time in 10th grade. Okay. As soon as I worked every minute, every shift, no downturn. I don't, it's like Andy Kurtz, my brother's stepdad, who's a millionaire in San Diego, who owns all these boats, Seaford Boat Rental. He says, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean. I wasn't that good at school, but I was a maniac for production and work. It just natural things. I never take breaks, Preston. And when people around me were taking breaks, I was pissed.
Yeah.
Okay. It says I became a lead within 6 months and earned a raise. Here we go. I didn't spend $1 for 6 months because I wanted to save for my car and eventually bought a Geo Metro. What others didn't do, they didn't push to the next. Preston, there's people there before me. There's people there after me. There's people there 2 years before me, and none of them became leads. Okay. So the whole point of this is I'm talking about ambition, because if you're not every day and every single minute, it's not going to work. I talked to one of our executives right now. I said, hey, bro, where you at? He's like, man, I'm going to go do something. I said, bro, we're downstat right now, bro. We need to go grab 20 G's. What are we talking about? And I look at the video guy. I said, that's why I'm different, because I am thinking about my success. I'm thinking about serving you guys at the highest level. I'm thinking about being my best every second of every day. And people that know me could not deny that. Preston, you ain't never seen me not on. Okay. Here we go. At 18 years old, I purchased my first pit bull for my now ex-girlfriend. I began researching pit bulls on the internet for hours of each day. Within 18 months, after purchasing my first dog, I owned 15 dogs. I moved to a ranch 3.5 hours away in north of San Diego, and I had the number 3 website on Google. Oldies Kennels. I was literally like one of the top 3 breeders in the nation. And I know like people are like, oh, don't breed dogs. There's too much. These were show dogs and beautiful dogs. Okay, so I'm just a couple more. And then I'm gonna give you some how to do all this, of how to become a president in 3 years. Okay, education industry, UEI college. I finally had a game that could hold me down. Okay, there was so much I could do at McDonald's. There's only so much I could do when I was working in the dental office. When I got this opportunity to become a career advisor, like literally, I remember the moment. I pulled over. I got the phone call from Rianne Townsend, the director. She's like, Mike, you're not gonna let me down, right? I said, nope, I'm not gonna let you down, Rianne. She's like, congratulations. I would like to formally offer you a position at UEI college. My daughter was 2 weeks old. I was crying. I hugged my wife and I was like, wow, we are going to become something finally, because I'm in corporate now, benefits, 401k, dental. And I knew I was just going to fucking slice. So here we go. Finally, I had a game that could hold me down, meaning the roof. There's a roof. McDonald's, the roof's like here. At corporate, the roof's high. I knew that before I started. I became the #1 producer in the company after 1 month. I did not take lunch breaks. Wow. I worked past. No, lunch breaks.
Closer to us now.
Listen, my success. Somebody gonna get beat up.
Yeah.
that sound like me, like when I was a kid. Okay. Hey, listen, my success is more important than that Subway sandwich. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And listen, nobody has to be like this. I'm just telling you what I did to climb up the ranks. And I don't do this on camera. Okay. Are you guys good? You guys feeling me? We still
Yeah.
Yeah, we there, fam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So Preston, check game. So this is on a whole different note. I knew, you get an offer, usually starting like in 2 weeks. Okay. You put in 2-week notice and you go to the next job. I knew for 2 weeks I was going to be a career advisor. Guess what I was doing? Okay. As a career advisor, I have to help with resume, job searching, interviewing. I have to help people secure employment. I literally became an expert at career advising within those 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Even like at YouTube, I was looking at YouTube and monster.com and I became an expert. I showed up with all my tools and resources at UE on day one. You know what everyone else is telling me? Management doesn't train. Management doesn't help people. I am a bullet piercing the sky. And I'm not worried about these fucking dudes because I'm not a victim anymore.
Self-sufficient.
And my success is up to me. I'm self-sufficient.
Sorry.
And everybody.
Resourceful.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Awesome.
And this is me, in my mid-20s. Here we go. So I got attention. Okay. All right. Happy Monday. It's been a great meeting. Does anybody have anything they would like to share? I got something I got to share. Right? Half the people can't stand me because I got a big mouth. The few select are like, dude, we like this guy because he's a leader and he brings it. He's a really nice person and he bought me lunch. And you have to get attention. Here is the process of getting admiration. First you get attention, then you get haters, then you get admiration. First you get attention, then you get haters, then you get admiration. That's a 30-minute conversation with yourself.
I love that.
Oh, if you go look at my TikTok, you'll see what I mean. All I'm doing is getting attention right now.
Right.
Okay. And now I'm getting a lot of admiration that's rolling over. Okay. So I always spoke out. Always. And guess what I said? Does anybody have anything to say before they end the meeting? Yes, I do. Okay. Of course you do, Mike. I've been doing the deal for 3 months. Say it every morning. Yeah, I do. Okay. Hey, Amanda Jones, she interviewed yesterday and she texted me this morning. And guess what? She got hired at Dr. Smith's office. Here's her text message. She's so excited. It was a very emotional conversation. And then Danny, Danny, the rough one. Danny is actually on an interview and he's going in today to sign the paper. I was just giving good news. And if people can't stand me for that, I don't care. I know my heart's full of love. So that's what I was doing. Okay. I read my first book on personal development, how to win friends and influence people. I usually don't not talk this fast, but today I am. Okay. This book changed my life. I started watching motivational videos on YouTube. Grant Cardone, Gary V, not Gary V, Tony Robbins, of course. And I started Eric Thomas, of course.
Thomas is great.
Yeah, dude, that got a G, right? Oh, yeah. This is funny. I was terrified to go speak in classrooms in front of people, even though I was super outgoing. Just never done it before. And then guess what? I made the decision to become a director. Like today's day 2, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to become a director. I'm going to become the best director. Okay. So, okay. I'm talking to you guys. I want to talk with you guys. Let me we have something to say.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, keep going. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's keep rolling.
You're a beast.
Yeah.
Come on.
Bring it.
I'm asking to hear that because you say like you already got inspiration to do other hustles. Man, I don't want to self-incriminate here, but you got those hustles going. I've already. It's good to know because shit, I've been doing it since I was a kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Those are gifts, bro. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Mike, I have a question.
Please.
So what prompted you to make that decision? Did you know the director and did you evaluate him and say, I could do better than that? Or what was the motivation? When did that light bulb switch on and why?
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to break all this down in like 30 minutes, but Susan, this is how I felt. Susan, when I was in corporate, you couldn't see me in the hallway without a smile. With a nice suit on, and I was like, okay, I got to go to a different place. I need to be the most positive, optimistic person ever.
Okay.
And I don't want to sound like a jerk here, but we've all been there. I felt like the people above me were kind of idiots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to report to these idiots. And I felt the people above me weren't as committed and or skilled as me. And I felt that the people above me were making a shit ton of money and I wasn't.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm 26. Here's this individual that's older than my parents.
Yeah.
Who's a C-level talent.
Yeah.
Wow. What is my opportunity?
Okay.
What's my roof?
Who put these people in charge? That's the thing that goes through my head. Who put these people in charge?
Why are they
a
here?
lesser competent person.
Yeah.
Has anyone here ever been a hard worker
Yeah.
and just brought it and reported to a manager or a boss that just was
Right here.
everyone?
I'm the definition of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially after breaking my ankle and the boss
Yeah.
just didn't care. He's looking for another worker. After I just slaved my life away for this man.
Shit, you go.
Well, guess what though? But listen, here it is. Mr. Lucero.
Yes.
Real can never understand a fake person, and a fake person can never understand a real person.
Okay.
So you just said I was going in hard. He doesn't even know, or she doesn't know. They don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's a
because they're complacent. Because they're complacent in their position. They're just
or their intentions are elsewhere other than really helping people. Yeah.
There's a lot of things. They're complacent. Their intentions not there.
Yeah.
So we've all been there. Okay, so check this out.
So
but I'm gonna solve that problem today.
Okay.
Okay. Listen. We're gonna go for a little while because I got something to share with you guys. I got something to share.
Hey, Mike, when you jump in too deep, it's attention, admiration, and what's the last?
Yeah. So this is the process of getting admiration. First, you get attention.
Got a drink.
Okay.
Then haters.
Number two, then you get some haters. And number three, then you get admiration.
Yeah.
If you go look at my TikTok, I'm doing the most obnoxious things you've ever seen. I spent $12,000 on man bags. All I'm doing is
you ever seen what the inside of a Lambo looks like?
I'm smart enough to know that. It's so stupid. The dumbest thing ever. You know what I mean? And I got all these bags I'm wearing on TikTok. You got to go look at my TikTok.
Yeah, I saw that.
I talked to your photographer yesterday. He had me cracking up.
I'm like, that's dumb. But I then I got all the haters. And then I tag all the haters if you guys see my strategy, because they're the ones who make the algorithm go crazy. They're the ones who comment. And then now people are like, dude, you're kind of cool. I know this. A billionaire taught me that. And that's real. Okay.
Nice.
Let me move on because there's a lot to cover.
Come on, bring it.
Come on, Mike. Come on. Okay, so look. So your boy, what happened here? I became the number one advisor, and now I up for a director at a different college. And I'm gonna break this all down of how to do this. Okay. Only thing I'm talking about right now is ambition. Okay. Now I go to Concord Career College, new college, a couple miles away. Crescent, you know what I'm talking about, right down on Imperial.
Down the street.
Crescent. I've turned the last producing campus. Okay, there's I believe 17. I turned the last producing campus into number one within 3 months. Within 3 months. Actually, let me give you some reality because people be lying. Okay, I don't lie. What you said, the TikTok chat? Okay. So here's me as the number one career advisor, Mike Barron, San Diego. Okay,
I like that.
And I love these so much. I still have these because these are trophies. Because I got to go collect some skulls. Okay, here we go. Concord Career College. I turned the last producing campus to number one within 3 months. I focus on making my director's life easier. Okay, the best leaders, here's a bar for you right now. This is one of the best bars you'll get today. The best leaders make the best followers. This is how power is formed. Okay, the best leaders make the best followers. We're in a team-wide meeting, and John Pena needs something, and he asked somebody, could somebody open the door, please? And I'm the first one to run. Okay, if John Pena was moving, John Pena is about to get married, the executive director of the whole company. I'm like, okay, I'm the person that needs to put it together. It is the best leaders make the best followers. If Trey said, Mike, I need a favor to move a couch up the flight of stairs on Saturday, I got new furniture. I literally want to volunteer and help him before Casey. That's what I like to do. The best leaders make the best followers. That's what I learned in college. Okay. Here we go. My staff. Okay. Yep. Here we go. My staff, meaning I'm a career advisor and I have people in my department that are career advisors. Excuse me. I was a director. They won the Torch Award every single month, meaning the associate of the month. All my people always won. Okay. I didn't need to win it because my ego, I had to put the shine on them. Okay. I said, I made my contributions known to everyone and I use leverage to get what I want. So when you're in your career, you're going to have to learn politics a little bit. It doesn't mean you manipulate. It doesn't mean you deceive. What it means is the good contributions that you're doing, you have to strategically make it known throughout the company. Okay. So for example, does anybody have anything they want to say? I do. What's going on, Mike? You always, hey, it's crazy because we have 5 people that got jobs this morning, and I just know that 5 lives that are going to change, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got to do it nice. You got to do it polite, but you have to actually make your known and your contributions known throughout the whole organization. Okay. And I'm going to tie this all up in a bow, step-by-step of how to do this. Okay. Conqueror College. I blaze the classrooms. Okay. You guys think I'm blazing now? This is when I first got on the deal. I was jumping up in the restroom, washing my face, ready to go in the freaking classroom and blaze it. Why? Because perhaps I'm one of the 2% that's ambitious. I made the decision to become a campus president. It was not a target. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to become a president of this whole damn thing. Okay. And then I applied for new jobs daily and practice train theory. We're going to talk about train theory in just a second. Okay. I'll just give you a little viewpoint of the ambition. And I'm going to promise you, I will break down the fabric of everything I'm covering. And I then I went to intercoastal colleges and became a president in my late 20s. Okay. If I was a president in my 60s, I would have been happy that I made it. President at the time, I did not know it was going to happen in 3 years. Okay. Mike from Section 8 housing was a president at a damn college. Are you kidding me? Squeaky clean, got the Hugo Boss on, smile like Barack Obama, a Vietnamese Mexican. Hey, I'd do anything for you. Okay. Cool. Obviously, some weird shit up. Sometimes I watch these replays and I'm like, man, that's too much. That's stupid.
That's funny, man. It's crazy.
Carl, can I go on, you said? Okay. Questions are all I wanted to show you is a look of a psycho 8-figure entrepreneur that was just going hard of every second and every day. And I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just telling you what I did. Is there any questions or comments before I move into the next step?
No. I got a good comment. Just a comment.
Hey, Joey Reyes, that Make It Rain on TikTok, bro. I love that shot, bro. You was like, yeah, motherfucker. I love that shot, bro. Okay. Somebody had a comment. Somebody had a comment.
Did Joey want to say something, or were you just?
No. It's all you, man. Go ahead.
I was just making a quick comment. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, Mike.
That part right there, baby.
When it comes to that ambition.
Ooh. Hey. That one hit my spine a good way. Thank you, family. That right there. Okay.
You didn't wake up and put ambition on you. You woke up with it either in you or it's not in you at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will settle for the world. Let's do this.
Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. We're about to move into the next section right here.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mike.
Yes.
I had another comment too. That phrase that you had earlier, attention, haters, and admiration.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of money, power, respect.
Yeah. It's it's funny, dude. I was just thinking about that quote. I put it on my Instagram stories last week. Money, power, respect, and it's I was listening to this Nipsey Hussle, and he says, "Money, power, and respect for the chosen few." Everybody can have it. Few people are willing to go after it, dude. You gotta be Terminator. Okay, we're all in the desert. We're all here. There's 100 of us. We're all in the desert. The goal is financial freedom. Mom, dad, brothers, sisters, kids, children, loved ones living the best version of themselves and the best expression of themselves. Me and Alan Polk, me and Miss Lucicero, me and Miss Cynthia, we're walking through. We're 10 miles in the deal. We lost half the crew. You're 20 miles in the deal. We lost another half of that half. And it's just like, yeah, my leg's blowing off, but I'm still hobbling. My arm's blowing off, but I'm still going. Yeah, my neck's and you grab the freaking thing and you just keep going, dude. Then after that, there's another benchmark and another benchmark. Okay, I just it's like I gotta tell you something, man. I'm a little bit different than everybody in my family.
Damn it, man.
And that's okay. My brother, no, I'm not gonna say that. People I know, they want to take time off and chill and go on the weekends. You guys don't think I want to go roll and wrestle with my 1-year-old right now and go climb jungle gym right now with my 11-year-old? Of course I do. I'm gonna do that this afternoon. You don't think I want to just go have coffee with my wife? But my wife knows. They're like, that's Terminator, and you just keep going. And I just gotta, and there is a time you do get off the treadmill, and that's a whole different conversation. And that's
what I'm working on right now, Mike. I'm stuck on Terminator.
Yeah, keep going,
Um,
baby.
I have
Even
a
with
question.
the girl, she's like,
Sorry.
Any questions?
Turn it
Any
off.
questions? Let's get it out. Let's get
I heard
Yeah.
that you're a Terminator on the inside and a James Bond on the outside in sales, meaning you come across as, is that
I like
true?
that.
that's cold.
I like that.
Well, I
That-
learned
Yeah,
that's cold.
that's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
that's what I learned.
Damn, that's strong. Yeah, and listen. Here,
What is this?
I live by that. I'm pretty much right now. If you guys come see me in San Diego, you're gonna be like, "That's a really nice person," but inside where nobody could see, I'm fucking burning. My furnace is like, "What are we doing? Let's
have
get
to,
it done."
yeah.
Why is it moving so slow? Come on, but I'm still able to function in society. Hey, Mrs. Jones. Hey, Mr. Jones. How you doing? Okay, cool. Can I help you? I'm easy. But inside where nobody could see is our ambition.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, I like that.